This video tutorial covers the operation of the SCALE website from the Associate Business Partner ABP portal and perspective. There are 4 levels of SCALE access. The principles of Emotional Intelligence Learning Systems Incorporated use the top-level admin access to perform ongoing maintenance functions and manage overall SCALE operations. The second level access, which is the subject of this tutorial, is that of the Associate Business Partner, or ABP. ABPs work with Emotional Intelligence Learning Systems and their own project managers, PMs, to provide SCALE instruments to end users. Individuals become Associate Business Partners of Emotional Intelligence Learning Systems by participating in a certification workshop to gain familiarity with our positive assessment philosophy, affective teaching process, and the strengths and limitations of our instruments and learning resources. The workflow for producing SCALE instruments for end-user consumption is as follows. Admin creates and manages ABP accounts so that SCALE instruments can be purchased for distribution. ABPs create and manage PM accounts for individuals to distribute SCALE instruments. This is accomplished when the ABP assigns instruments to their PM for programmatic consumption. PMs create and manage individual projects through which SCALE instruments are accessed by end users. Each step in the process is performed using a separate access portal on the SCALE website. Admin, ABPs, PMs, and end users each have their own unique portal for working with SCALE. Before you can assign SCALE instruments to program managers for distribution, you must first create a program manager account. This is done by clicking the Add PM link. By the way, we encourage all ABPs to create a program manager account for themselves. Even if you do not intend to work directly with end users yourself, having a PM account will allow you to work in and become familiar with the PM portal, as well as generate SCALE instruments to share with potential clients. A word of caution is in order. Email addresses are used as unique user IDs on the SCALE website. When creating a PM account for yourself, therefore, make sure to use a different email address than the one used for your ABP user ID. Using the same email address for more than one SCALE account will corrupt and cause problems with the operation of all accounts that attempt to use the same email address as the user ID. The PM account portal becomes available for login by the project manager immediately upon saving the completed form. Once established, the account information for any of your PMs may be edited by clicking on the Edit PM link. In the resulting dialog window, select the PM account to be edited and then click on the Get Details button. From this window, you may modify any part of the PM account, including name, email address, which is also the user ID for login purposes, password, address, and phone number. Note also that the Edit PM link is the only way to reset lost or forgotten passwords for your program managers. The ABP system is designed to handle multiple project managers. This design feature allows you to create a PM account for each instructor or consultant who will use your SCALE instruments through your ABP account. Agency ABP accounts are established for ABPs who work for an institution, say a university, and allows for invoices to be generated for settlement by the institution. Independent ABP accounts are established for entrepreneurial ABPs. Some ABPs may fall into both categories. In that case, 2 ABP accounts, one for each type, should be established, again using a separate email address for each SCALE user ID. ABP accounts are established at the administrative level. Emotional Intelligence Learning Systems will assist you in defining and establishing your ABP account or accounts. Here is an example of a typical agency ABP account with 2 active program manager accounts. In the example, John Numbers works in the Office of Institutional Research for a college or university and has an ABP account associated with his office. In addition to working in the Office of Institutional Research, John also teaches algebra courses for the same institution and uses the SCALE instrument with his students. A colleague, Patricia News-Mismas, teaches education and counseling courses and uses the SCALE instrument with her students as well. In this example, John has created a PM account for himself and currently has 2 active programs, one for each class he is teaching. His 2 programs are managed from his PM portal, which requires a different login access separate from his ABP portal access. Patricia has her own PM account that John defined from his ABP portal, through which she is currently managing scale instruments for the 3 active courses she is teaching. In this example, scale instruments are purchased and managed institutionally by John through his institutional research office, so this would be an agency-type account. If John also moonlighted as a consultant and wanted to use the scale in his consulting practice, then we would establish John a separate independent-type ABP account for his private business. After you have your ABP account established, the first step in the process of scale instrument distribution is for you, the ABP, to contact EI Learning Systems to purchase scale instances for deposit into your ABP account bank. EI Learning Systems will credit your ABP account with the requested number of instruments and then email an invoice to be paid by your company or institution. Verify your ABP account balance at any time by clicking on the link to Manage a PM's Bank. Your current ABP account balance will always be displayed as the first line item in the resulting dialog window. Once you have a positive bank balance in your ABP account, you may transfer instruments to any PM accounts that you have previously established. To transfer instruments from your ABP bank to a PM's bank, click on the link to Manage a PM's Bank. In the resulting dialog window, select the PM that will receive the instruments and then type in the number of instruments you want to transfer to the PM. Click the Save button to complete the transfer. Assuming you have not attempted to transfer more instruments than you have available in your ABP bank, a dialog window will open reporting the successful transfer of instruments. In this case, your ABP bank will decrease by the number of instruments transferred, and the next time your PM logs into their PM account, they will see the additional instruments in their PM bank for distribution to end users. You may check a PM's bank balance at any time by using the same Manage a PM's Bank link. If you attempt to transfer more instruments than you have available, no instruments will be transferred and the report window will open advising you to contact EI Learning Systems to purchase more instruments. Note that you can recall unused instruments from any PM bank simply by placing a minus sign in front of the number you want to recall. As in the previous example, a dialog window will display reporting the adjustments in both the PM and the ABP bank balances. The final functional area in the ABP portal allows you to view scale information for any project that has been conducted by any of your project managers. To view scale data for a project, click on the link for a project located under the View Scale Statistics functional area. Use the drop-down list to select the project for the results that you want to review. 2 options are presented for reviewing the project's data. The average profile for the project or group may be viewed by clicking on the button Get Average Score. After reviewing the average profile for this group, click on the My Menu link to return to the ABP portal. As a second option, you can obtain an Excel file with the demographic data, color-coded skill totals, as well as the raw data responses that were provided by the users. The Excel file is particularly useful for conducting research. Notice also that the skill totals use the same colors that are provided on the 3 bands of the scale profile. It is our sincere hope that the ABP portal works well for you. If you have any questions about using the ABP portal, or would like to suggest improvements, please contact EI Learning Systems by sending an email to support@eilearningsys.com or call 1-888-680-7983. To learn more about the PM portal and functions, please review the video tutorial for program managers. The PM video tutorial is available to program managers through the PM portal access.